echoes still call, yet somewhere beyond the darkening air, a light remains, though none see where. Invisible sun over the hill, over the garden, silent and still. Invisible sun, call me once more, out of the twilight, through the old door. So morning found me pale and slow among the fields of mist and crow. And though the day looked much the same, the light had learned my secret name. hear the tyrants fall. From the blackened sun to the secret cave, the chosen and the cursed are the same when they're brave. Floodplain vast and bare, the breath before the furnace, the thought before the prayer. Deep in the womb of the water, deep in the cradle of clay, something stirred in the twilight, waiting to rise one day. In the silence of the dawn. marsh began remembering. The stars were named in turn, and in the heart of darkness the first lamp started to burn. From clay we rose, though none yet knew the word. The river heard. Where the sweet waters coil like serpents of light through the dark of the soil. You wrote my name in the silt and the shine. Let the whole hidden river pull you into mine. Serpents of light wrap around my heart slow. Carry me down where the deep dreams grow. From the absolute, from the underglow. Serpents of light show me where to go. Speak in currents, in bubbles and breath. Trade a handful of silver for a silence like death. Every secret I swallow rises up in your tide. Every shadow I've followed has a glimmer inside. Serpents of light wrap around my heart slow. Carry me down where the deep dreams grow. From the absolute, from the underglow. Raise the wall and mark the border. Bring the cedar, bring the lime. Every alley bears the thunder of a city wanting more. From the market to the temple, from the stable to the throne, all the dust of many labors turns at last to living stone. You look rising mud to flame, call the age and give it name. Wall of glory, gate of pride, let the old world step aside. Cigarette beginning, see the courtyard spreading wide, see ambition dressed in sunlight with a darkening heart inside. Measure the brick, measure the man, measure the dream, as high as you can. Rising crown of clay, gates are chained with the weight of regret.
Let the red sky grow dim, let the smoke climb upward on a last broken hymn.